Hello, my name is Megan Stanfill, and in this presentation, I'll be sharing about a project titled Bridging the Gap Parents as Partners. This project addresses parent and family engagement with district provided digital platforms to support equity and student success. Cobb County School District's mission is one team, one goal, student success, which supports the district's vision of being a school district of excellence where all students succeed. The school board has established multiple goals to achieve this mission and vision. Two of those goals, which directly align with this project, are that we provide differentiated resources to support all learners, and perhaps primarily related is that we strengthen stakeholder and family engagement. This project addresses Goal 2 directly by building the knowledge, skill level, and confidence of parents as they navigate the various digital platforms required to support their child's education. Because parents are learners as well, and their needs are varied, the design of instructional materials and supports will also align with Goal 3 through the multimodal and multilingual instruction and resource development. The desired outcomes of this project align with both the district's mission and the specific needs identified in the performance analysis. First, this project aims to increase parents' confidence and skills in navigating digital platforms such as CTLS Parent and Parent View. When parents are able to easily log in, navigate the platforms, track student progress, submit necessary forms and payments, and communicate with teachers, they're better equipped to support their child's education. Second, this project emphasizes equity. We want every family, regardless of their digital literacy level, spoken language, or access to technology, to feel confident and capable using these tools. Third, this project seeks to foster sustained family to school partnerships. By giving parents access to ongoing supports like how to documentation, online communities and forums, and help desk systems, we aren't just training them and leaving them to figure out the rest. We're building long term capacity and trust. Finally, all of these outcomes support broader district goals of differentiating resources for all learners and strengthening family engagement. The ultimate vision is for parents to move from feeling overwhelmed or disconnected to feeling confident, engaged, and collaborative as they support their child's education. To design this project, we looked at existing performance gaps related to parent engagement with digital platforms. Currently, many parents face challenges when trying to navigate the district's platforms. They express feelings of frustration and overwhelm by the number of systems. They struggle with logging in and access issues, and they're often unaware of where or how to find information like student grades, teacher feedback, or communication. For some families, limited digital literacy skills or language barriers make these challenges even greater. The desired state looks very different. In the future, we want parents to confidently and independently use these tools, whether that means checking their child's progress, completing an online form or payment, or communicating directly with teachers. The skills we're targeting include basic navigation, troubleshooting, and applying these tools across various platforms. We're also focused on the attitudes and confidence of parents, helping them move from feeling frustrated and disconnected to feeling capable and engaged as partners in their child's learning. Based on the performance analysis, we identified both instructional and non instructional interventions that will help close the gaps. On the instructional side, parents will be offered multiple modalities of instruction to choose from, or even combine. These include in person facilitated workshops, synchronous virtual sessions, and online interactive modules. Each setting will provide scenario based, authentic opportunities to practice skills being learned. The instruction is designed to be culturally responsive with translations, visuals, and examples that reflect the diversity of our families. This ensures that every parent can engage with the material in a way that's accessible and meaningful. On the non instructional side, the project provides practical supports that families can access outside of training or in the future. These include aids like quick reference guides and checklists, multilingual FAQs, and video tutorials. We also plan to strengthen parent communities online, giving families opportunities to learn from each other and share strategies. Finally, improved help desk support will ensure when parents do encounter challenges, they can get timely and effective assistance. Together, these interventions are designed to meet families where they are and provide structured learning opportunities while also offering ongoing supports that build confidence and independence over time. Let's look at how these interventions will actually be delivered. First, we'll offer in person workshops at local schools. These will be hands on, guided by facilitators, and supported with translators so families who speak languages other than English can fully participate. These sessions also allow parents to ask questions in real time and practice directly with the platforms. Second, we'll provide asynchronous online modules. These will include short videos, step by step tutorials, and interactive practice tasks that parents can complete at their own pace. Because families often juggle busy schedules, these resources will be accessible anytime, anywhere, including on mobile devices. Third, there will be virtual synchronous sessions hosted through Microsoft Teams or similar platforms. These sessions give parents the chance to connect remotely, ask questions, and practice alongside facilitators and peers in a more interactive format. Finally, we'll supplement all of this with micro-learning resources, quick, bite-sized supports like FAQ documents, short video clips, and digital tip sheets. These are designed for easy access in the moment when parents need just-in-time support. By combining in-person, online, and mobile-friendly approaches, the delivery plan ensures that families have flexible and equitable options for learning no matter their schedule, language, background, or technology comfort level. To make this project successful, it's important to think about what happens before and after the training itself. Before training, we'll gather input from families to better understand their needs. Parents will complete short surveys about their digital literacy skills and their current use of tools like CTLS Parent and ParentView. We'll also hold small focus groups to capture more detailed feedback, especially from families who face language or access barriers. These pre-training activities help us shape the content so that it meets the families where they are. After training, we'll use several strategies to measure impact and reinforce learning. Parents will complete quick reflection prompts or pulse surveys to capture how confident they feel and where they feel they may still need help. We'll also use analytics from the platforms and resource usage to track patterns, such as how often parents log in, whether they're accessing resources, and whether help desk tickets decrease over time. Finally, parents will be encouraged to join ongoing peer communities where they can share tips, ask questions, and support one another. By combining pre-training input with post-training feedback and data, we create a continuous improvement loop, one that ensures the project adapts to family needs and keeps improving over time. One of the most important parts of any instructional design project, especially one focused on families, is communication. To make this initiative successful, the plan includes a clear strategy for communicating change to all stakeholders. We'll begin by using existing district communication channels like the district website, newsletters, and social media to share updates, workshop opportunities, and resources. These channels already reach families regularly and help establish consistency across schools. Next, we'll collaborate closely with local school parent liaisons, Title I staff, and school administrators. These teams already have strong relationships with families and can help personalize communication. For example, family liaisons can share translated materials and answer questions directly from parents in their native language. We'll also ensure that all messages are multilingual, accessible, and consistent. That means using clear visuals, step-by-step instructions, and plain language. The goal is to remove barriers, not create new ones, so every family feels included and informed. Finally, communication won't stop after the rollout. We'll continue to share success stories, workshop highlights, and tips through the newsletters and community meetings. By keeping the message active and positive, we can build momentum and show families that their participation is valued and making an impact. Now that we've covered how we'll communicate the change, let's look at the key milestones that will guide this project from development to implementation. The project will be rolled out in 4 main phases. Phase 1 is all about development and piloting. During this stage, we'll finalize instructional materials, create online modules, and design the job aids and translated resources. We'll also pilot these materials in a few selected schools to gather early feedback from parents and facilitators. Phase 2 focuses on district-wide soft rollout. Once the materials have been refined, we'll launch the full series of workshops and online modules across all schools. During this stage, we'll also begin collecting data through surveys and usage analytics to monitor participation and early outcomes. Phase 3 centers on building sustainability. This includes creating parent learning communities where families can connect through online forums or school-based meetings to share successes and troubleshoot challenges. The goal is to make parent engagement ongoing and not a one-time event. Finally, Phase 4 involves reflection and continuous improvement. Using data from assessments, analytics, and parent feedback, we'll refine materials and adjust the supports to make them even more effective for different audiences. These milestones ensure that the project doesn't just launch, it grows, adapts, and continues to support families long after the initial training. Measuring success is a key part of this project. It ensures that we don't just implement activities, but that we truly understand their impact on families, schools, and the district. To measure success, we'll use a combination of quantitative and qualitative data. First, we'll track usage analytics, for example, how often parents log in to CTLS Parent or Parent View, how many access online resources, and whether help desk tickets decrease over time. These numbers give us clear evidence of increased confidence and independence. Second, we'll collect survey and reflection data. Parents will share feedback about their confidence, satisfaction, and ease of using the platforms. We'll also look for patterns across different demographic groups to ensure that equity goals are being met. Third, we'll use performance assessments to measure whether parents can successfully complete the key tasks outlined in our instructional objectives, like navigating dashboards or submitting forms. And finally, we'll conduct focus groups and interviews to capture the human side of the data, stories of families who feel more empowered and connected because of these interventions. Together, these measures will help us answer 3 essential questions. Did parents learn the intended skills? Are they applying them independently? And most importantly, is this work strengthening the partnership between schools and families? By combining data and stories, we'll be able to demonstrate both the measurable outcomes and the meaningful impact of this project. To evaluate this project comprehensively, we're using the Kirkpatrick model, which provides a structured framework for assessing both learning and impact. This model includes 4 interconnected levels: reaction, learning, behavior, and results. At level 1, reaction, we'll measure how parents respond to the training. Are they satisfied with the content? Do they find it relevant and easy to understand? We'll collect feedback through post-session surveys and reflection prompts that are embedded in the modules. At level 2, learning, we'll assess what parents actually learned, the knowledge and skills gained through instruction. This will include formative checkpoints and summative performance assessments, such as demonstrating how to log in, how to access grades, or how to send a message to a teacher. At level 3, behavior, we'll evaluate whether parents are applying these new skills in authentic context. For example, are they continuing to use the platforms at home? Are they reaching out to teachers more frequently or using the help desk less often? We'll use analytics, follow-up survey, and observation data to measure this transfer of learning. Finally, at level 4, results, we'll look at the broader organizational impact. Are families more engaged overall? Are communication barriers decreasing? Are schools reporting stronger partnerships with parents? These results connect directly to the district's goals of equity, access, and stakeholder involvement. By evaluating all 4 levels, we will ensure this project doesn't just measure satisfaction or completion, it measures meaningful, sustainable change for families and the district. This slide outlines the timeline for implementing the project and evaluating its progress over time. The project will unfold across 3 main stages with a focus on development, implementation, and continuous improvement. In Phase 1, development and pilot testing, this initial phase will finalize the instructional materials, design online modules, and create job aids, guides, and translated resources. A small pilot group of schools will participate in testing the materials and will collect feedback from both facilitators and families. Phase 2 will be a soft rollout district-wide. Once the materials are refined, we'll expand implementation across all schools. This phase will include in-person workshops, virtual sessions, and the full release of asynchronous learning modules. We'll also begin tracking participation data, completion rates, and early indicators of engagement to measure success. Phase 3, evaluation and continuous improvement. After full implementation, we'll analyze assessment data, survey responses, and analytics from the online modules. Insights from this phase will inform revisions to the materials, updates to supports, and recommendations for scaling or sustaining the project long term. Overall, this timeline represents a living process, not a one-time rollout, and it ensures that design, delivery, and evaluation stay interconnected, keeping the project relevant and effective over time. Assuming all goes well over the course of these 3 phases, the ultimate goal will be a full back-to-school implementation for the 26-27 school year, where schools are promoting the resources and materials during their beginning of the year open house sessions and when welcoming new students. As I close, I want to return to the vision behind this project. This instructional design plan is about more than teaching parents how to use digital tools. It's about empowering families to become confident, connected partners in their child's education. When parents feel supported and capable, students benefit, teachers benefit, and the entire learning community grows stronger. Through this project, we've built a comprehensive system that includes instructional and non-instructional interventions, ongoing assessments, and continuous improvement cycles. Every element, from formative practice activities to the evaluation plan, works together to align with the district's goals of equity, access, and engagement. Moving forward, the goal is to sustain this work, continuing to collect feedback, refine resources, and expand supports so every family feels welcomed, informed, and equipped to fully participate in their child's learning journey. Thank you for your time, your partnership, and your shared commitment to empowering families through technology.